free Palestine? Mr. Capone says so. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do a reaction. Well, we were going to do a reaction video, but we'll talk about that in a minute why we chose not to. Christy, do you know who Mr. Capone is?
Actually, I do. Yeah, I came across him whenever we were talking about SPM and all of that, and he came out and also said that SPM is a monster. Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Capone is a Chicano rapper from California. I think he's one of the faces of Chicano rap. It came as of late, a couple years back. They started, exposing him as far as him being from Pakistan and, being racist against him. I'm gonna be honest. But we never really knew about this. But the internet came about, and people were just hating on him, I believe. And maybe he was doing things too. I'm not sure if he's innocent all the way. But they were making videos that he's from Pakistan. And he's basically a culture vulture. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. From what I've found out and seen of him, his neighborhood and his section welcomed him in, right? You don't have to be Hispanic or Mexican to be part of the culture or even the gangs in California, from what I believe. And they let him in, and he's part of the culture. But of course, racists come out, the real racist. His own people came out exposing him. And I give him props because he was one of the only ones that stood up against SPM. And I salute Mr. Capone. Back and forth on Instagram. He'll comment back and forth if we ever run across each other. I always kind of back him up and salute him for being vocal against SPM and taking the stance that he has. I respect Mr. Capone, to be honest. From what I've seen him, sis, he's a decent guy. I've seen his videos. I've watched him talk, and I think the guy ain't as bad as most people think he is as far as, being a scumbag. I guess he has kind of a reputation, of ripping people off, maybe, or something like that. I don't exactly know how it is. I just know he's hated, and welcome to the club. We all are on social media. But he's a baller. He's balling out there, and he does quite a bit. He's out there with Floyd Mayweather, and he's a figure in the Chicano rap culture and community. We were going to review his video, and we had to delete the video because the first flag was, scenes of the war in Palestine. He's been vocal for or in support of Palestine, y'all. And he even had a picture of Benjamin Netanyahu, one of the memes on him. And I had to restart the video because the audio was all messed up because I wanted to show the beginning of his video actually had a discretion 18 and older, whatever, right, from YouTube. And we played it. I had to restart it because the audio was all messed up because, I wasn't prepared for it because I wanted people to see the intro. And Christy said, Nino, what'd you say, sister? What'd you tell me?
I said, Nino, we're gonna get flagged for this. We're gonna get a strike for this, and I don't think that I think that we need to pin it like in the description or whatever, but or in the comments. But it's just too much for mainstream media. They're not gonna let this. They're not gonna let people just freely keep showing this video.
And I ain't gonna lie. I told my wife when I saw clips of it on Instagram, I said, man, this guy's gonna get put on the FBI watch list. He has a shirt. His shirt says, what does his shirt says? Something about an enemy number one or I forgot the name.
I can't
if you can't look it up on Instagram, sis, I'll try it on my end, but it says I forgot what it said on his shirt. It said enemy of the state. I believe it said that. I might be wrong. If you can't look it up, Christy, it's on the full community. They shared them, but he has Palestinian flags. They look like this looks like a straight up, to be honest, a propaganda video for Iran, for Palestine or whatever they are. They're all dressed up like that, y'all. And it's kind of a catchy song, Free Palestine, Free something like that. It's pretty catchy, but again, y'all.
Enemy of the state is what
enemy of the state, his shirt says, y'all. And he's flying Palestinian or whatever flags, Iran, whatever. It just is not a good look as far as what the media doesn't like, as far as what, influencers and content creators, what they're, everybody's a pro Israel at this moment, or, they always are. But this is not a good look, in my opinion, as far as, this could be detrimental to his career, to be honest, right? They could take him down. I mean, this guy, I give him props. He stands for what he believes in. He's making the video. It's very controversial, and we'll see if he doesn't get flagged himself. We were going to review it, y'all, but like Christy said, I think we should hold back on this one. The intro of the video shows, children hurt, the war. I got to be careful with my words. Christy, your thoughts, go ahead.
I just think that, I give him props because I do not stand for Israel or Palestine. I'm an American. And I think that he's standing up for something he believes in, though, and that he might get canceled for it. But I
Eh,
look at things like Nino, you know, if you were going to get canceled if you didn't change your stance on what you believe in
right.
with children or with certain things, would you be canceled or would you continue your truth? Well, we already know, you're not going to back bend for anybody, and you're going to continue your truth, whether there be internet to back you up or not. So, I do give him props for that, and I just think that people forget that he was born in Palestine. Like, those are his people.
In
And
Palestine or
and
Pakistan?
did I say
You said Palestine. You had the name
well,
earlier. You said the city he was born in.
Pakistan, yeah,
Yeah.
Pakistan. But I mean, people are gonna stand up for what they support and who they support. And I look at it like me being from Kentucky, and that if this is just being hypothetical, if all the Floridians were to come for Kentucky, this is where I was born and raised. Like, I love the state of Kentucky, regardless. I live in Florida now, but it'll always be home. So I'm going to stand up for the people and what I believe in. And I just think that people being canceled for their own beliefs all the time, if they're not immoral, is just wrong. I don't think that some of the degeneracy we see going on should ever be promoted, but we have to see that every day. You know what I mean? So what's wrong with giving him his free speech?
I agree. I was gonna try to put up the Instagram here, y'all, but it's gonna be kind of more, work than what I want to do here to kind of show y'all a little bit of the video. Again, I, I don't know. I don't know if he's gonna get canceled for this or not, y'all. I just know that it's not a good look. And when I say not a good look, I'm not saying as far as who cares about anybody's opinion. I'm just saying in this day and age in social media where they can cancel you for anything, this guy is on the line here. He's walking that thin edge, ladies and gentlemen. I wanted to play the video, but I'm not gonna do it due to he just dropped it like 3-4 hours ago, y'all, and
Yeah,
give YouTube some time. I'm not trying to jinx the guy, but they might end up taking it down, y'all, and he might end
yeah,
up getting a strike. And I ain't getting a strike for this. I don't care about Israel or Palestine. But
me
again,
either.
Mr. Capone, check it out. I might leave the link in the comments, maybe not. I mean, look it up for yourself. I really don't want to have nothing to do with it as far as, what I'm saying, who knows? This guy might be get put on the watch list, to be honest. He might already
I
be
think
on
just
there.
saying,
You know what I
yep.
mean?
I just say, they know what to go look up. They know where to go look it up. Go look it up yourselves. We don't need to link it or pin it. Um, but yeah, I think that whoever tries to do anything with this, I think that their account's going to be jeopardized.
And it's sad. It's a sad fact. That's the America we live in, y'all, where free speech is muffled. You can't have a free thought. You will get canceled. I mean, look at Pastor Mejia. He is, on Rumble. He's not on YouTube any longer. His videos hit thousands of views, and man, it's a fight for free speech nowadays, y'all. Again, Mr. Capone, hey man, I salute you, bro. I see what you
Me
do.
too.
Real recognize real. I might not agree with everything that you stand for. The same thing, you might not agree with me, but I'll check your content out, bro. And I could tell that I think you've been misunderstood. You've been hated on. You're a public figure. You're probably a millionaire, and the broke haters that are lowlifes will never hit your status or your level, so they're gonna hate on you. Me, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna sit here and judge a man by his character and by his merit and by his attitude and integrity. And from what I've seen about Mr. Capone, he seems like a very honorable guy. He's doing for his people. He's rocking that Palestine flag, and I see nothing wrong with what he's doing. Again, when I say that his video is too much, too hot for TV. Like Christy said, it's too controversial. And with that, y'all, we'll leave y'all. I wish I could have played the video, but it's too raw and real, y'all. Or is it? I mean, there's all kinds of clips of the war. Some is propaganda, I believe. So we'll see what happens. Christy, final words.
No, I think you said it perfectly. They can go look at it themselves, and
Yeah,
good luck to people that stand for what they believe in, and shame on those social media sites that deter free speech. I think it is a
horrible.
shame. I think it's an absolute shame. I think Pastor Mejia ever having his account taken down was one of the hardest hits that that I've ever personally felt. Just to censor somebody like Pastor Mejia says everything.
Amen. And with that, y'all, thanks for watching. You're an American, you're a patriot, you got grit. Act like it. We're out.